from Yes I Can Agency, and I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July yesterday. It's always great to celebrate the birth of our nation with family and friends. Today, we're going to take care of part 2 of this 2-part Tune-Up Tuesday. As you remember, last month, we talked about the first 3 questions that you want to ask a salesperson who is talking to you about coupon envelopes and magazines. Incidentally, if you haven't looked at the June Tune-Up Tuesday, which is part 1 of this 2-part series, I would encourage you to take a look at it to refresh your memory or to understand where we're coming from when we are moving on from the first 3 questions that were outlined in June, the next 3 important questions that are outlined this month. So here they are. Question number 4. What has been the redemption rate for coupons inserted by businesses like mine? What has been the redemption rate for coupons inserted by businesses like mine? Now, you must be aware of the answer that your sales rep gives you, because generally speaking, sales reps will have the total redemption rate for coupon envelopes or coupon magazines, but they won't have specific redemption rates for specific businesses. What I mean is, you really don't care what the redemption rate is for pizza parlors or gift shops or car washes. Going back to the landscaper example that we talked about last month, your interest is specifically what has been the redemption rate for coupons inserted by landscapers, businesses like mine. Now, oftentimes, the sales rep will not have that answer available to them because, quite frankly, most people they approach never ask them that question. So if, in fact, that happens to you and they cannot answer your specific question, you might want to say to them, hey, I understand you may not have that information for me today. So why don't you get that information for me? Get back to me when you have that answer, and that will enable me to make a better informed decision on whether or not what you're offering me today makes sense. So that is question number 4. The next question I think is a useful and important question is this. What are the best months based on redemption rates for my type of business to advertise with you? What are the best months based on redemption rates for my type of business to advertise with you? In the Northeast, a water ice place advertising in January is probably not a good deal. What I mean is, be specific. To use the landscaper example again, what are the best months based on redemption rates for landscapers, my type of business, to advertise with you? Now, in this example, landscapers, many landscapers have 2 kinds of businesses. In the fair months, landscapers look for mowing contracts, hardscaping, softscaping, pruning, outdoor fair weather activities. By the same token, in the wintertime, landscapers, to keep their employees occupied and employed, which is very nice and thoughtful, they may have a snow removal focus. So they're interested in plowing driveways or plowing parking lots or clearing snow from fields and salting or whatever. A snow removal business is what they're interested in the wintertime. And even in the between months, when it's not winter and it's not summer, they may even have activities involving concrete work or paving or tree cutting, tree work, again, to keep their employees occupied. So it's important to understand what you're doing and what is important for you in your type of business. The last question that I think is important to ask is, what is the distribution breakdown of the consumer addresses in this mailing? For instance, if you have a 10,000 piece mailing and 6,000 pieces go to homes and the remainder of the addresses are condominium addresses and apartment building addresses, that's important to know. In the landscaper example, the landscaper doesn't care whether homes of apartment addresses or condominium addresses get his offer, because they don't use it. The property owners and the homeowners associations may use it, but that's not who the mailing's going to. On the other hand, if Joe's Pizza does the mailing or Jenny's gift shop does the mailing, well, there's a full probably 10,000 customer addresses that can use their services. So again, what is the distribution breakdown of the consumers in this mailing is important. And once again, the salesperson will probably not know the answer to that specific question, which gives you an opportunity to say to them, I understand you may not have that answer. Why don't you get me the answer to my specific question, and then I can make a better informed decision about whether what you're offering me is relevant and worthwhile for me to participate in. So those are questions 4, 5, and 6 for the subject, advertising in coupon envelopes and magazines. So let's wrap it up. Now, during the last 2 Tune-Up Tuesdays, you've invested probably over 20 minutes to view these Tune-Up Tuesdays. They have given you 6 important questions to ask a salesperson contacting you about advertising in a coupon envelope or magazine. Now, armed with those questions, you're going to meet with a salesperson for probably the initial meeting, going to take about 30 minutes. They're going to probably not be able to respond to the questions that you're asking, and they're going to have to come back to you. What does that mean? That means 1 or more subsequent meetings with the salesperson who is bringing you the specific answers to your questions. Now, after that, the cycle ends up taking a total of 2 or 3 hours to come to your decision about participating in this product. You have to ask yourself, what was I not able to do while I was dealing with this stuff, dealing with this rep? learning how to ask the right questions, learning how to listen for the proper answers. Well, the answer to that question is you weren't doing what you do best, seeing clients or making pizza or creating jewelry or washing cars or whatever you do. Advertising is not your expertise. It's often a distraction from focusing on growing your business. So, why not consider investing in a trusted partner like Yes I Can Agency or any other agency to take this kind of stuff off your plate? The simple answer in this scenario, when approached by a salesperson trying to sell you an ad in a coupon envelope or coupon magazine, would be simply this. Wow, that sounds interesting. Contact my ad consultant. They will listen to your proposal and advise me accordingly. Then I will let you know my decision. And you give them your advertising agency or consultant's name and phone number, and you're done. 30 seconds, you're done. The ball's in their court, and now you can get back to doing what you do best. Doesn't that make more sense? Oftentimes, I think it does. So again, 6 questions, 3 last month and 3 this month, that will help you better understand if coupon envelope advertising or coupon magazine advertising works for you, and maybe somebody who can help you come to that conclusion. I hope you've enjoyed this month's Tune-Up Tuesday, and I hope you enjoy them all. Contact me if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you for next month's Tune-Up Tuesday.